Hey, can we confirm that we've got good voiceover commentary coming out on the live stream? Hey, can we confirm that we've got good voiceover commentary coming out on the live stream? Hey, can we confirm that we've got good voiceover commentary coming out on the live stream? Hey, can we confirm that we've got good voiceover commentary coming out? Alright, hey. Good morning, racing fans. This is a Gascally statement from Gearworks.com and the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, here with another episode of the Replication Anecdotes. Now, regardless of what the social media byline says, this is episode number 320, featuring continuing gameplay in Burnout Paradise Remastered. Now, we're going to be taking things a little bit slower this morning because one of the things that I have got to figure out is I've got to figure out and remember what the progression model is in this game. I mean, it's fun to race around and play around in it, but I do want to start winnowing down to where I understand whether I am moving forward or not. Gameplay time this morning is going to be about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to be breaking the video and starting a separate live stream. I do that primarily just as a safety precaution. Well, a couple of reasons. One, feedback that I've gotten from viewers is that when a video can kind of fit into a block of time, like over their lunch hour or whatever, they tend to watch the whole thing more, so 30 to 45 minutes seems to be optimal for a lot of people. Now, I can... Well, what are we doing here? Okay, so apparently, so you can zoom out, but you can't zoom in. I don't know what's up with that. So there is an event down there. Now, how do I tell? Race for the plate. Let's view the race. So I can't tell how I'm supposed to know whether or not I've completed that event. And that's one of my frustrations. Drive-throughs, road rules, okay. So I can at least see all the events of a given type. That doesn't really tell me display events. Drive-throughs are locations. I'm not sure exactly what road rules are. Okay, so at least that way. Okay, I gotcha. Alright, so I actually need to hold the out key. Is there another island over here? So there's a fairly limited number of races. So that is Hard Fort. Okay. Okay. I also didn't know that if you held the square button that it would show you the route. Not that that's going to help me when I'm actually in game. So I'm going to head up. So that's the northwest corner. I'm going to head up in that direction. Again, I'm still a bit frustrated by the fact that this game doesn't just have waypoint markers. But at least I have a semblance of tasking. Alright, because I am an objective-oriented person and I kind of need to understand what my whole point is. So in the meantime, this is a bit frustrating. So I'm using the YouTube app on my Chromebook here to monitor the chat, and for some reason, this is a different thing that I need to figure out is I need to understand. I've never squared down to, come on. I've never squared down to what or how you manually set the wake time on these things. Alright. Alright, so we're going to head up to this corner and try and find this race. So once again, my name is Ghastly Statements from GearWorks.com, a tech blog. I think you can see the spelling for that. There should have been a left-hand turn over here. On the screen, don't remember where I have that banner. I took a left-hand turn here. And the E2KG Podcasting Network channel on YouTube, which is a YouTube channel that I record on with my friends, members of long association from other walks of life on the internet. Let's see where that race is. Hard Fort. Ooh, got quite a ways to go. So let me just go all the way north and then cut over to the left. So on the E2KG network, we do 2 weekly podcasts discussing games, gaming, gaming culture, the gaming life. We recorded E2KG Deep Dive last night, which is our show that is more news and current events oriented around the gaming industry. We talk various topics. Last night, primarily talking about the release of No Man's Sky last week, how it went on different platforms. Oh, whoa, what is that guy?
The Hunter Vegas has been delivered to your junkyard.
Nice. Gotta like that. Ooh. As well as talking about EA Origin Access Premium. Okay. Now I have triggered some kind of run or thing here, and I don't know what it's timing me for. Probably some type of online time goal thing that I don't really care about. One of the things that I struggle with a bit in a racing game is what I really like is just the racing events. And so sometimes I'm disinterested in all the other cruft. So let's go ahead and run down the hardware that's in play this morning, rendering the live stream. And this is actually going to be the kit that I'm going to use for the entire month. I've spent a lot of time reviewing these pieces of equipment and setting up different setups and trying to get information out for streamers to know what kind of setups they can use. That's White Mountain, so that is not my event. Right? Well, I say it's not my event, but it doggone sure looks like. Yeah. Okay, what is going on here? No, that's on the car. That's not on. Yeah, Hard Fort. But doggone, it didn't seem like that was the... So it's not telling me what the name of the race is. I can't... I mean, I'm where the race Hard Fort is, but you would think that it would just be called Hard Fort at this point. Like I said, Burnout Paradise does some really neat things. organization, task, surfacing. A very clear and precise progression model is not one of them. And this is why I say, I think, in a lot of ways, I was more in love with the concept and idea of this game. So, okay, so that's hard for it. Great nighttime race. That was not my plan. Again, I don't know what all those shenanigans were. It's listing me as being in second place. I cannot see diddly. As part of my setup, I have this portrait lamp over here to my right, shining right in my face. And if you haven't gone 4K yet, with 4K and HDR, one of the things it does is it's got really good blacks, which means it is incredibly dark on the screen. And as much as I enjoy live streaming, I will be glad when I am playing this without this blasted lamp right in my eyes. And it's definitely impacting how quickly I can get down this mountain. Now, the thing you would like to do is you would like to trust the navigation system and the thing that tells you which direction to turn. I have found it difficult when your rear end gets smashed. You can't see the blasted turn signal. Oh! I feel. So I'll just go straight. If I run into something at this speed, that is going to be a spectacular crack up. Still not hearing a turn signal. I'm guessing it didn't make a huge difference whether I went left or right at that fork. So for the game capture, for the video capture this morning, I'm using the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus. Really great video. Really great video capture device. Because I can't see anything. Great. The thing that the so it's just straight up down here and then a left-hand turn.
Takedowns earn a chunk of boost when you're driving aggression cars,
Where's that?
but you'll lose a chunk if you're taken down.
Am I in first? I am in first. This may work itself out. Nice. Two more wins to go. Now my only issue is I have to.
Now on the streets of Paradise City.
I've got to remember
shut it down to add it to
what
your
my progress
collection.
is. Unless I can clearly see on here. Zoom out. Upper left-hand corner. Oh, okay, so it does have a little check mark there in the lower left-hand corner. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that I can tell that, so why don't I head... So that's the junkyard. Why is the junkyard coming up under race? Alright, I'm going to stick with this car, though, for this whole session. So I'm going to head for the race for the plate start point, which should be right behind me. And there is also a repair shop up here on the right. I will say the graphical update to this does look really good. Yeah, I think that was the guy I was supposed to be able to chase down, but... So yeah, one of the things that the Evermedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus does really well, nice, is it does 4K pass-through. So one of the things I've struggled with as I have been conducting my upgrade of all the various workstations and gaming stations to 4K is they look really great, but when you live stream or do a game capture and the video capture card does not do 4K, then you have to step everything down to 1080p. I don't know if this supports my needs as much. I guess I gotta break out of here and make a right-hand turn. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where's that shortcut taking me? I gotta break right here. So I'm gonna have... Nope. It's taking me way out of my way. Could have broken right there, apparently. Yeah, this is not what you wanted. In fact, alright, so if I'm going to have any hope... Nope, no, nope. You didn't do what you needed to do. Yeah, you're way out. That was not the route you needed to take. It's telling me to take a left-hand turn, but I'm going to keep going here. I'm going to take the next left. If I can catch it. Here we go. Yeah. We'll be running that one again.
Now here's a primo Atomica tip for anyone struggling in race events. Getting a boost refill could make the difference between first and second place. So find all the gas stations in Paradise City as soon as you can. Then check your map while you're racing so that you always know where the nearest one is.
Okay, so there's my next nearest event, Rat Race. That's where we'll head next. Okay, so the brown little pip icons are the burning routes, which that's what's tracking now, and I could care less about those.
Race northwest to the country.
Actually, again, the really good thing with the Evermedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus is that it does do 4K pass-through, so I don't lose anything. It does not do HDR pass-through, which is a thing I didn't understand before I bought it. For webcam this morning, I'm using the Panasonic HDC HS80, which is... I gotta understand how to break back to the left here. It's not telling me to cut right yet. Oh, okay. I thought that was dead ending. Once we turn left. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Get going. Wants me to break left here. Whew. Oh. We're actually not at a horrific amount off. Wants me to turn left. And right again. Missed that turn. Well, I'm not competing at all today. 6. Horrible. Okay, so no, that'd be what I've already done. Okay, and I can see the check mark actually on the map as well. So, big help. None of those things are really that confusing, but they're the kind of thing that if I don't, like, take a few minutes to chill out and relax, that I miss. The Evermedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus has a couple other nice features. It has two 3.5mm stereo jacks on the front panel that allows you to connect up headphones and a mic directly to the device and manage your audio mix balance there instead of in software with OBS or manually by squelching the game's in-game volume. I'm gonna go and break left here. Glad myself. Now I'm also gonna break right here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just turn. Oh no. I want to break left as soon as I can. Right here. Go, 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 go. There's so many shortcuts here. That actually winds up being just as confusing. Now, sometimes my penchant for taking an alternate path off the main route works. No, not going to this time though. Ah! Man, this has turned out to be 30 minutes of just mess. The other thing is in this section. Okay, so there's the finish line. This whole nexus of turns and twists frequently results in me not nailing the finish line. Alright, so the Evermedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus also has volume controls in the front. In 3 modes. Oh, there's a race right here. 3 modes it can operate in standalone mode and record to a micro SD card, which it has a slot for in the back. Nope, go through, go through, go through. In fact, stop yapping at me. This next one is the turn that I'm going to take. Man, it sure felt like I wasn't on the brakes at all for that. Need to make up some time. I'm going to try and cut due north now. Right, I'm going to take this right up to the T. My left-hand turn here. Go, 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 go. Now the turn you can't miss is this turn. It's going to be tough. I don't know. Nope. Lost it by 1. Alright. Just run these next races back.
There are 120 events ready to launch from 120 different traffic signals around the city. Race southeast to the Wildcats baseball stadium.
But I'm not anywhere. I'm not seeing anywhere near 120 races. Yeah, I don't know. Now, when you utilize the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus in conjunction with AverMedia's proprietary recording software suite, RE Central 4, then you can utilize the buttons on the device that it has right on top to start your live stream or your game capture, which is pretty neat. Stay on the path, not taking that shortcut. Let's try and make a little distance on these guys right behind me. I need to remember to focus on, whoa, that when I have a straightaway, to really wail away on the speed boost. Ooh. Okay, this is straight ahead, so should be a no-brainer to knock this one down. There's my finish line marker. There we go. So there must be like a level of races that unlocks when you get to a certain point. Like I said, it's at 120 events. I'm clearly not seeing anywhere near that amount on the map right now. So now I am using the, like I said, you can use the Portable 2 Plus in standalone mode. When you do use in standalone mode, you can just do a game capture. It can't live stream, doesn't have any network connectivity on its own. So I'm using it in conjunction with one of my streaming PCs. My workstations that I call my Uber boxing, for the workstations that are capable of both gaming and doing live streams. Meaning that they have both a GPU and a CPU that are suited to those tasks. There's the northern cut here. So for a webcam this morning, like I said, I'm using the Panasonic HTC HS80, which is a camcorder actually, and I'm using it in conjunction with the Blackmagic Design web presenter, which is a device that takes any camera input and makes it look to a PC like a webcam. Oh no, I missed it. Yeah, I'm completely out. I cannot break. Yeah, yep, that's not gonna cut it. Because once you're in this tunnel, there's no way to cut back to the left. At best, the only thing I can do is try to keep from coming in last. And I don't think you're even going to make that. Nope, just that guy. Alright, so we'll be running those again. Alright, so I need to find a race. Allergies are killing me this morning. For voiceover commentary this morning, I'm using a U-mic lapel mic. Had a few problems yesterday when doing my checkout for this live stream because the AverMedia would not take any of the cable connections that I was using with the U-mic. Surprised me because I thought I didn't think there was a huge difference in stereo jack port compatibility between dipole and tripole ends on a microphone. That's apparently not the case. Sorry, I gotta get a little mo juice here. Also gotta check my time remaining. So actually I'm down to my last few seconds here. So straight ahead is a race event. I'm gonna go ahead and tee up there at the duel. It's gonna be down here on my left. And for headphones today, I'll be using the Plantronics Rig Flex headset, just in headphone mode, so I'm not using the actual voice channel on here. So that's going to do it for me for this morning live stream session. Oh, there was a bit of stutter. Huh. So I'm just going to stop and then immediately restart this live stream. So I'm just doing that to break up the video file a bit. So I will be right back on. Ooh, I'll be right back on. Thanks so much for joining in on this episode of the Replication Anecdotes, episode number 320. Replication Anecdotes is my label that I use on my YouTube channel to designate those game videos that are thematic to the simulation genre. And I just junk any, vehicular type of game in that, because I don't want to have 59 different labels for every little tiny difference in gaming genre. So the Replication Anecdotes is where you'll find any game that where I'm piloting, driving, whatever, some type of vehicle. So thanks again for joining in. That's going to do it for me for this morning. I'm out of here.